1 year ago, a battleground man with ALS rode his wheelchair all the way to Bend to raise awareness about the disease. But as Fox 12's Jamie Wilson shows us, now he's outdoing himself by taking on the Hood to Coast relay with a few brave friends.
Today, Brian Epp and Sam Beekman are taking their wheelchairs out for a test run, making sure everything's in working order. Brian's trying to race you, I think.
He drives better.
Because tomorrow, they're setting out on a 200-mile trek from Timberline Lodge to Seaside, their very own Hood to Coast relay for ALS.
I heard Brian's trip and said, why don't we do Hood to Coast next year?
Sam was diagnosed with the disease 2 years ago, and after following Brian's road trip to Bend, he knew they should team up. In the last year, Brian says awareness and fundraising for ALS has skyrocketed.
With the renewed Ice Bucket funds, there has been a lot of good research and some very encouraging finds, but still a long ways to go.
3, 2, 1.
Brian and Sam originally wanted to do the relay with all the runners, but race organizers worried about safety. So their four-man team is doing it this weekend on pretty much the same route with police support along the way, a detail that only Sam insisted on.
I didn't want to talk to officials and find out that they didn't want me to be on the road, so I figured better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Sam is no stranger to Hood to Coast. He ran it 16 times and has the medals to prove it. Doing it again in a wheelchair, he admits it could be tough.
It may be, pull at my heart just a little.
The average life expectancy for someone with ALS is 1 to 5 years. Brian is already beating the odds.
I have had it 5 years now, and I don't plan on kicking the ice bucket anytime soon. I still have a long ways to go to catch Stephen Hawking's, but that's a good goal.
And as long as he has that sense of humor and air in his lungs, Brian says he'll keep fighting for a cure.
My motivation is my zest for life and my faith in God that spurs me to care for others and strive to encourage those suffering from ALS.
An inspiration to all of us there. If you'd like to do something to support Brian and Sam's Hood to Coast relay, they ask that you make a donation to the ALS Association.